Vietnam was loved. What comes into your mind when you hear about Vietnam?
And we were walking into this village when you can hear what happened.
Vietnam was a country number 6 on my bucket list. Since I was going to visit Asia for the second time, there were many countries that I felt like I should visit first.
I thought I had it all planned. A journey from Indonesia to Vietnam, a dream of new horizons, cultures, and the connections waiting to unfold.
According to my plans, Pakistan was the first country I planned to visit. Back in country 2 years ago, I met many friends from Pakistan. They inspired me to visit their country because of their hospitality and kindness. But on the process of making a decision, I come across videos from Vietnam. Vietnam's beautiful landscapes and rich culture fascinated me. I immediately changed my mind. Vietnam became the first country. Going through my YouTube, I discovered that the second country that I have many followers in the world is Philippines, after USA. I changed my mind again. I felt like I was going to visit Manila City in Philippines. Then I come back to Vietnam and then Pakistan later. I later discovered that Bali is one of the most visited places on earth. I fell in love with Bali. From the beautiful beaches, spectacular landscapes, jaw-dropping beauty, temples, and hospitality of Indonesians. That is how I made up my mind to visit Bali as my first destination in Asia. I left Malaysia for Indonesia. I had done 1 month in Bali. My next destination was Vietnam, then later Philippines, and lastly Pakistan before I made up my mind on the next destination, probably Australia. Everything was well planned.
Hello, my name is Clifson. This is my last sunset from Southeast Asia, Indonesia. It's now time to check in. So right now we are on the queue, checking in. Flight VJ 898 to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City.
I paid for my accommodation 2 weeks at a luxurious hotel in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. As by my air ticket, I was to set off from Denpasar City in Indonesia 5 minutes past 3:30 p.m. on the last day of 2024 to celebrate my birthday and the first day of 2025 in Vietnam. I had paid for my flight, aircraft registration number VJ898, that was under Vietnam Airlines. Things didn't work out the way I thought it would.
Bad news. I'm being told that my country is not eligible to get visa on arrival. I carried more than just a suitcase. I carried dreams. A journey from Kenya to Malaysia to Indonesia and now Vietnam. Each step a testament to resilience, to hope, but sometimes hope meets a wall. They said, no entry. 2 simple words that felt like a storm, not because of where I come from, but because of rules, of papers, of borders drawn on maps that I didn't choose.
Due to changes in migration processes, I discovered that African countries were not shortlisted among those countries that were eligible to receive a visa on arrival. And that is how I was denied entry to Vietnam at 11th hour, 2 hours to my flight. That was the lowest moment in my life.
A small boy from a small village in Africa with big dreams. It wasn't just a country I couldn't enter. It was a moment I couldn't reach. I had plans, ideas, and heart full of curiosity. But life, unpredictable as ever, asked me to pause. In that silence, I remembered where I come from, a land of strength, of beauty, of people who rise even when the odds seems impossible. Vietnam was just a dream, but Kenya is my home. This wasn't just a defeat, it was a redirection. My journey doesn't end here. It begins anew. I'll carry this moment, this lesson, and one day the world will know my story. Denied entry, but never denied hope. My path is mine to walk, and it is far from over. Borders may divide, but the spirit knows no boundaries. So, I missed you, Vietnam, but I never missed the lesson. The skies of Vietnam will one day know me. The skies of Vietnam will still wait for me. And when that time arrives, I'll carry this moment with me.
But I know one day I'll get to Vietnam. I'll show the whole wide world the beauty of Vietnam, the most hospitable people have ever known for a long period of time, and the side of Vietnam that the mainstream media will never show you. That is my saddest moment I've ever had in my life. Thank you for watching. My name is Clips on the Streets calls me Freedom. My granny calls me the king of positive. Please remember to subscribe and give us thumbs up. Till next time.